my name's Drew Noon. I grew up here in McLaren Vale and took over the family winery in 1996 with Ray, my wife. I grew up here amongst the vines and helping my dad and pruning and so on. Because I didn't know anything else, I was sort of growing up, finishing high school in Wollonga here and so on. I really wanted to see other things or see what else people did for a living. And I ended up going to Roseworthy, which back in those days was way out on the other side of town, and studied wine. And then I went off working outside of McLaren Vale for 15 years now. The landforms are unique. The way McLaren Vale sits close to the ocean, the people, everything makes McLaren Vale unique. I love all the varieties that we use to make our wine, so Grenache, Shiraz and Cabernet. But I'd have to say Grenache probably is by a small amount my favourite because I grew up with these old Grenache here and pruned them, and I feel very close to them. And it makes sensational wine, so yeah, I'd probably say by just a small margin Grenache. So the McLaren Vale Districts project is a way of dividing up the diverse region of McLaren Vale into smaller pockets where the wines are similar on the basis of geology, but also taking into account climate factors and so on. We're only looking at Shiraz because it's planted right through the district. It's been going more than 10 years and we've got some really interesting results already. We have 19 districts we identified, which is ambitious, but maybe not a coincidence. The 4 that we're fairly confident about the wine differences are the 4 regions we get the most samples from. I think it's fascinating that wine tastes of where it comes from. Of course, it's affected by grape variety and the winemaker and so on, but that grapes grown in even across the road or are different because geology can change, the way your farms change, but wine tastes of a place, and that's fascinating. So to be able to define what those characters are from the different parts of McLaren Vale I think is very exciting.